Good evening, Brian. It's Friday. This video comes to you in 3 parts. Part 1, follow-up on the phone. I mentioned in my last video that I was a little bit disappointed with the way that the iPhone upgrade program had been handled. Lots and lots of other people on the internet and in the world were also upset with this, but luckily, like I said in that video, Apple has sort of been trying to make amends. They have reached out to all the people who have the upgrade program and were like, hey, that was a crappy experience. Let us try and fix that. And so it seems like they're going to. Since my last video, they have actually emailed back and said that the 128GB iPhone 7 Plus in black, which is exactly what I had requested, will be available for me at the Apple Store sometime in the next week. They're going to email when it's ready to pick up, and it should be there either next week or the following Monday, which is pretty soon and is about the same time I'd get it if I pre-ordered it, because it sounds like they were out of stock and release dates were pushed back, and lots of people who did get the pre-order at 3 o'clock in the morning are going to get late anyway. So that's pretty sweet, and I'm very excited for it. Part 2, to respond to your cubing video. Good job on the cubing challenge. Don't feel bad that your time was a little bit slower than mine. That's okay. Like you said, I have been cubing a little bit more lately, as more than you have, so I've sort of gotten back into the swing of things a little bit faster than you. You're right, cubing can be kind of an expensive hobby, especially when you get into the bigger puzzles. I think the next size up I need to get is a 10x10, which I believe is over $100. I also need to replace my Gigaminx, which I loaned out, which is $62, and the Teraminx, which is the one after that, I think is around $100 as well. So they definitely do get expensive once you get into the bigger puzzles. However, you can get a big variety of smaller puzzles like 2x2 through 5x5 for relatively cheap, and then you can have lots of different variety and different brands. You can also get shape mods and other kinds of cool puzzles for less money as well. So while yes, especially once you get into the bigger cubes, it can get sort of expensive, it doesn't necessarily have to be an expensive hobby, and you can get lots and lots of variety and have lots of good experiences for a little bit cheaper. Part 3, you mentioned stickering in your video. You have texted me and said that our stickers are here. Again, thank you so much for ordering a pack of stickers. We do need to get together this weekend, hopefully tomorrow, and we can figure out a good time to meet, and we can get together and re-sticker our 6x6s. One problem I've run into is I actually have 2 of the Shengshou 6x6s. The one I showed you last time with the terrible stickers is the one most in need of re-stickering. However, in playing with my cubes over the last week and a half, I have figured out that the other 6x6 is actually the better puzzle. So I'm kind of torn. Do I re-sticker the one that needs stickering more, or do I re-sticker the one that I like more and that I will use more? Life is hard. I lied earlier, because here's part 4. Part 4, the Vlogbrothers recently announced a new feature that has come to YouTube called the Community tab. I think it's there on the phone, but it's easier to get to on the computer for sure. But if you pull up a creator's YouTube page on their channel, you can see a tab at the top for Community, and this sort of brings social media-like functionality into YouTube. You have what seems to be sort of like a timeline akin to Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or any other social media, where posts are shown in chronological order. I know the Vlogbrothers posted a live video to that. They're going to be doing book reviews there, as well as just messages to their fans. This is a really nice way to bring the community aspect of communities around YouTube creators back to the YouTube page, instead of having YouTube really just be the source of the video and then having all the community aspect of it have to happen elsewhere, like on Twitter or Facebook or a billion other places, all fragmented and spread across the internet. This way it brings it all back into YouTube, and it keeps everyone there, which I think is really, really cool. The program, or the feature, was just rolled out this week, so it's still early to see how best people are going to use it, but it's a really exciting, cool thing that I think is very nice for YouTube to have added, and I really look forward to how it's going to affect the way that we interact with the communities that we like online, and how that's going to change the way things look going forward. So I think that's it for this video, Brian. I don't think I have too much else to say. It is Friday, so that's very exciting. I think we're going to hang out tomorrow, so I will see you then. Have a good night.